Hello, beautiful people. Hope you all are doing very well. Welcome back to the Young and Independent Show, where we discuss a variety of topics to help young folks live lives that are spiritually fulfilled, lives that are value added, lives that are less materialistic, and lives that are financially independent. I'm your host, Sil, and today I want us to talk about all these things going on back home in Africa and people still complaining about their pockets, right? I know it's been a while since I last recorded an episode, and that's because your girl has been very unwell. Thank heaven that I am back and I'm able to gist with you all. So, this is something I'm trying to understand. I swear to God that I am trying to understand what is going on. So, in general, right, if you are not a good student, if you don't have a photographic memory, like I don't, won't you naturally spend more time studying so that you can be able to retain and write and pass exams? Is that not what any student would do? So I'm just sat here wondering, okay, we complain that we are not economically okay, that things are tough, there's, cash is tight, but heck, we are the biggest entertainers on the planet. How does that even match? I mean, when Jesus, I'm a Christian woman, I'ma always go back to my Christian values. When Jesus was on the planet, right, when he was on earth, he was working as what? A carpenter's son. He was out there helping his father. This is the Son of God. He was out there helping his father to do one or two things, nailing stuff, and then he'll go to church. And then he'll go and, do what he was doing, his ministry. And he only started his ministry when he was 30. Yep. He only started when he was 30. So Jesus was conscious that, man, he had to help his daddy to work so that they can be able to have food and pay for the things that they needed. So what's the deal with what we're doing back home? We are entertaining ourselves more than we are actually developing ourselves. Guys, it's not about the degree that you have or the education that you have or the exposure that you have. It's about making a conscious effort every single day that God affords you on this earth is a day to get better. People are complaining that there's no work, but how are you actually preparing for that opportunity? People are complaining that they don't have money, but they are always in a bar or they're always, looking for occasions to spend. How does that even make sense? Why? Because we have this culture where we want to be able to please people and get validated by people who don't give a rat's ass about us, about our circumstances, and about the outcomes of our lives. The first people who will mock you to their teeth, who will laugh at you so much, are the people whom you are trying so hard to please. When I look around me, I see people buying designer stuff that they cannot even pay upfront for. I'm like, if you want to have this thing so badly, you can't even afford it, why do you need it? Why do you need it? Why? I mean, I'm like, if I cannot afford anything, I don't need it. I don't need it. And if I need it desperately and I cannot afford it, I will work on a plan to get it, as in save. If you want a house so badly, you save. If you want to move out of a poor neighborhood so badly to move to where you feel safer, you save. You don't move into a neighborhood that you cannot afford, and then in 1 or 2 months, you start to bug people and messaging people and asking them for help. No, heck no. If you message me, you will not even get an answer. I don't respond to. I don't. If you message me and say, hey, I've got this business opportunity, let's talk about it. Yeah, you've got my attention. You've got my attention. And hey, I'm not saying all these things because I'm alien to the economic situation or political conditions of the country. No. I left Cameroon not too long ago. That's West Africa. No, Central Africa. West Africa. Yeah. Is Cameroon in West Africa? Central Africa. Oh my God, I'm so poor in geography. I'm so poor. I didn't do geography, but I should know these things. However, because I'm always constantly learning. The last time I had my job, the last job I had, this is how I got the job. I wasn't playing, okay? I wasn't watching useless videos or in a bar or just on the phone gossiping about people's lives, things that I shouldn't actually be talking about. I was on my computer at work because I didn't have any task at the time. I was trying to help my younger brother to get to do his CV so that he can get paid internship. My younger brother did welding. So I went online on Google and I typed how to produce a good welder CV. And when the search engine sent me all these articles, I started reading one after another. I had a A4 a Word document open and I was actually doing his CV from scratch. This is me trying to add value to the life of someone that I cared about, that I loved, my brother. Who are you adding value to with your time? By trying to bless other people, you will be blessed. So, that aside, whilst I was doing this, I came across a job advert. And the job advert, they were looking for an accountant, And I was like, okay, this is interesting. I'm an accountant by profession. I will apply for this job. So I clicked and I sent my CV. I wasn't looking to leave my job at the time. And hey, if I wasn't on the internet doing the right type of search, this opportunity would not have come my way. If you're on the internet looking for women with big boobs or big bums, or if you're on the internet looking for, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with looking for nice clothes and hairstyles and all that. But what is your current situation? If your economic situation is not good, shouldn't you be looking for information that will help you improve your economic situation? Should you not be following people on social media who will show you the ropes on how to become financially independent? Should you not be reading content or watching content or listening to content that will help you improve yourself, your skills, and just make you better? Isn't that what we should be doing if we complain that we are struggling? Is that not what we should be doing? But no, that's not what my brothers and sisters back home have decided to do. We have decided that we're going to entertain ourselves more than we develop ourselves. Guys, I sent this my CV. I think I came across a few job opportunities because when I had finished working on my brother's CV, I decided to send it. I decided to start applying for jobs. So when I went, welding jobs, then I came across these other accounting jobs for which I sent my CV. The very next day, this was around 4 p.m. that day, the very next day at 9 a.m., 9 in the morning, guys, I was at the office at my current job and I got a call. Hello, is this still I expect you for a job interview. I'm like, whoa, what is this? I even made these applications and I forgot who the companies that I had applied to. I couldn't remember. This guy spoke so fast. He spoke in French. I figured that he was a Frenchman. He sounded very white. So if you're in Africa and you speak to a white man, you know immediately that's a white man. Okay? You know immediately that this guy's not from around here. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I decided to, and he told me I had an interview that same day at 4 in the afternoon. What do I do? 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I've got a job interview. I need to get ready. So I went for the job interview. At 4, it was raining. So I called a friend. I said, please, can you come and drive me to this interview if you've got time? It's raining and I can't really hop in and out of taxis. I had a car. I think I already had my car, but I don't know what happened. I didn't have a car on that day. So I went for the interview. When we got there, I saw so many CVs on the table, but not that many. To be honest, if we're complaining that we're looking for work, I didn't see that many CVs on the table. My CV was on the top. This guy asked me a few questions, which I responded to. Not because I was the most perfect person for that job, but because I had been preparing myself for opportunities. I always knew that I wanted better out of life. I had a baby really early on in life, and I had to take care of my siblings as well because my father decided that he had had enough being around and he needed to transition and abandon us. So I'm just kidding. My father died in a car crash. And I was always out there looking for things that I could do to make some extra money because I had many mouths to feed at a very young age. This was, I'm talking 23, 24. I was very young. A lot of us think that we're too young to become leaders. We're too young to become responsible. We're too young to show other people the path. That's not true. I started showing the path to my siblings from age 16. You can make the decision today, doesn't matter how old you are, to become a leader and to show people the right path that they should take. So, after the job interview, I got another email. I walked away naturally. I was like, okay, that's an interview. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what comes out of it. And when I went back, I didn't think about it again because I had a job, What's still if you don't have a job? If you don't have a job, what do you spend your whole time doing? Your entire day should be on the internet, looking for jobs, looking for the industries that have jobs, looking for opportunities to put yourself out there, reading, doing certifications online. I mean, the internet has revolutionized everything. I personally don't think that anyone has an excuse for why they're not doing okay, at least the bare minimum okay economically. If you have got 2 hands, you're healthy, you've got a brain in your head, and you can think for yourself. That's how I feel at this juncture. Maybe I'm brutal, but it takes some brutality. It took brutality for Jesus to kick people out of his Father's house. People who decided to turn it into a marketplace. So, I'm not here to tell you the things that you want to hear. I'm here to tell you things that will upset you enough for you to want to change your life. After I left this job interview, I went back to my business. All of a sudden, I got a phone call and this person, not a phone call, an email, and this person was telling me, congratulations, you've been chosen for the role. I was like, what? What role? That's when I actually did see the name of the company very well. And I said, oh my goodness, this is a multinational company. And they had a proposed contract for me. This is Cameroon, guys. This is Cameroon. This a myth that you have to sleep with people, you have to necessarily know people, you have to have a godfather to get the right job in the right industry. It's not true. I'm telling you a real life story. I went and sat in front of this young French guy who was, I didn't know at the time, the country manager of a multinational company. that had just come to Cameroon. Do you know how many companies get settled in Africa every single day? You don't know because you're on Facebook watching comedy, watching profanity, laughing your teeth out in your brokenness. That's why you don't know. But if you're on the internet doing the right search, Google will start to even recommend this kind of information to you. That's the top secret. That's it. I post job opportunities every day on the Young and Independent People Facebook group. Not because I have some sort of connection with these companies, but because these are the kind of things that I look for. So when jobs pop up, I get notified. Google knows that, hey, I'm not, these are the kind of things that I'm interested in. So they send them to me because they want to make their platform relevant to their users. Same for LinkedIn. That's how I got this job. And when I got the offer, I was like, if of all the CVs that I saw at the table, they decided to choose me, I must have made an impression. So I'm going to ask for more money. I asked for more money, guys. I asked for more. At my age, at the time, what I asked for was pretty good. When I decided to leave that job to go and pursue my MBA, my boss was like, I'm going to make you assistant country manager and all those things. I said, no, I need to be able to go and develop myself to aim for much higher. So there are jobs out there, but we're entertaining ourselves more than we are actually putting in the work. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. We can change that today. We can absolutely change that today. And I'm encouraging you. To do the right thing to change your life. Because I decided that I'm not going to send money back to people back home, people who are healthy, who can work. I'm not going to do it. I can support charities, widows, young children who should not have any business working, but they should be going to school. Those are the kind of people that I support. If you're healthy enough, forget it. Forget it. Don't even bother messaging me because I don't reply. I don't reply. And I don't owe you anything. It should be like that for everyone. Because only hungry people go out to look for food. When a hunter takes his gun to go into the bush to look for an animal to hunt, it's because he's hungry. If he's got animals laid in his backyard, he will be busy preparing them to eat. But when he goes out to hunt, it's because he's hungry. How hungry are you? And what are you hunting so that you're able to eat? Are you hunting the right information? Are you redoing your CV? Are you learning? What are you doing? What are you doing? My people, my dear Africans, let's focus on our personal development and not entertainment. New groups popping up every single day for entertainment. Yet, we are complaining about being broke. That's not the way. If we change nothing, nothing is going to change. Nothing. On that note, I encourage you to go on our website right now, www.youngandindependent.com. Brilliant resources there. You're going to learn and you're going to improve your life. That's it. Nothing else to say. You can join us on social media as well. Post job opportunities every day. Young and Independent People on Instagram, Young and Independent 35 on Facebook, Young and Independent People. Please go on to YouTube, Young and Independent. Amazing books, amazing content. Just improve yourself and your life will improve for the best. I hope my message was clear. I am sorry if I offended you, but I am not sorry if you use this message to get better. Thank you all so much for listening. And until next time, do take care. Bye.